भगवान कृष्णा पैदा हुए. One dark and stormy night in the month of Shravan, at the stroke of midnight, Devaki's 8th child was born. The most beautiful child you have ever seen. But Devaki did not celebrate. She knew the baby would be dead within an hour, killed by her brother Kans, as he had killed her previous 7 children. But even as Devaki clung to her little infant for the last time, suddenly something happened. Some kind of magic spell. The guards sitting outside suddenly fell asleep. The prison doors opened up by themselves. The chains holding Devaki and her husband Vasudev just dropped off on their own. And the dungeon filled with light. The brightest light that you have ever seen. And a great voice, that same Akashvani, rang through the air. Get up, Vasudev, it said. Get up. There's work to be done. Hurry. The plan was to take the baby across the river to Vrindavan, leave him there, and bring back another child in his stead. A little girl, Maya, the goddess of illusion herself. Don't worry, she was part of the plan. But outside, the storm was still raging, and at the river, the waves were crashing up to the skies. How would they get across? What was Vasudev going to do? But the newborn baby had just smiled, and taking out his little foot from the blanket, he had touched the waves, just touched the waves. And the crashing river had calmed right down, as though it was a tiny little lotus pond. You know, agar Vasudev ne ye apni aankhon se nahi dekha hota, to he would never have believed it. Protected by the magic of his newborn son, Vasudev crossed all the obstacles. He got to Vrindavan, he left Krishna there, and he brought back the other baby, the goddess Maya, all just in time. Because as he rushed back into the dungeon, the sun came up behind him and the spell broke. The prison doors clanged shut once again, his chains slid back onto his ankles and his hands. The guards woke up, and Kans came roaring into the dungeon.